everybody, we are live. I was supposed to be doing a video today, but in lieu of the video, I said, let's go ahead and go live. I have a really hot topic. Let me pull up my notes. This is brand new topic. I've never talked about budgeting in this way before, and I have some fire tips to give y'all. So I am so excited. So let me know in the comments where you are watching from. And I'm going to give everyone a few seconds to jump in. This was totally random, but like I said, I was supposed to post a YouTube video today. But instead I was like, let me go live on YouTube and TikTok and give y'all a little something for tonight. And then also share with y'all about my budget workshop that we're having. So let me know where you're watching from in the comments. And we're going to dig into why a budget is life-changing. We're going to be talking about why budgeting is life-changing. Hey, Tammy from Georgia, girl. Thanks so much for joining us. We are going to talk about why budgeting is life-changing. So I want you to put a yes in the comments if you have a budget currently, and I want you to put no in the comments if you don't have a budget. So type yes in the comments if you have a budget and type no in the comments if you don't. Okay? So first thing I want to say about budgeting. A lot of times when people hear budgeting, they feel like it means they can't spend their money. Budgeting feels restrictive, like you can't spend the money that you have worked for. Like you can't use the money that you break your back for or rack your brain for every single day. Budgeting feels restrictive. Budgeting feels negative almost. Budgeting makes you feel like, oh, I can't do what I want with my money, right? I'm here to dispel that myth, and my new focus on social media is to really talk about money management, okay? When you think about budgeting, I want you to just think about a spending plan. Budgeting is you deciding where you want to spend your money, how you want to spend it, and prioritizing it. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that in this live. If you're just popping on, hello everyone. My name's Crystal. I'm a strategic money coach. I have over 14 years of couponing experience, and I learned that I cannot teach couponing without budgeting. I have been budgeting myself for just as long as I've had a job. I got my first job at 14. So I've been budgeting for well over like 16, 17 years at this point. And I have developed a specific budget method that I've used to help hundreds of my clients be more strategic and intentional with their money. So what I'm doing today is I'm going to be talking about why budgeting is life-changing, why budgeting can help you so much. Someone said budgeting feels time-consuming and micromanaging. Ooh, I love that you're sharing that, okay? Literally, budgeting is you managing your money. Now, can it be time-consuming? Yes. Does it have to be time-consuming? No. So I want you to put a yes in the comments if you have a budget, and I want you to put a no in the comments if you don't. I see a lot of people here on TikTok. Hey, y'all. I want you to put a yes in the comments if you have a budget, and I want you to put a no in the comments if you do not, right? So budgeting can be time-consuming, but it doesn't have to be. What I'm going to teach in my Budget Like a Boss workshop is how it doesn't have to be time-consuming. I've said before, you can check in with your budget every day, and it could be a 5-minute task. Let me ask you this. I want you to put a number 1 in the chat if you look at your bank account daily. If you look at your bank account almost every day, I want you to put a number 1 in the chat, okay? If you feel like you need help with budgeting, you want help, you're sick and tired of this, keep watching this live. Keep watching this live. Keep watching this live. Do not leave. I'm having a budget workshop August 14th or August 16th, whichever one you want to come to. And I'm going to be teaching you how to create a budget, how to stick to it. All right? If you check your bank account every day, you can manage your budget and it doesn't have to take time. Managing your budget means checking your bank account. That's it. That's all. All right? So it doesn't have to be a lot. It doesn't have to be this massive spreadsheet. It doesn't have to be a massive budget notebook if you don't want it to be. It can be very simple. But checking in with your budget is as simple as looking at your bank account. I see some yeses. I see some no's. Okay, so let me just dig into the meat of this. I will answer all of your questions at the end, but I do want to alert you that I'm hosting a budget workshop August 14th, or you can come August 16th, and I'm going to be teaching you how to create a budget, how to manage it, when to use cash, what bank accounts you should have. I'm going to be breaking down budgeting with ease. I'm going to be breaking it down. So if you feel like you are someone who you're sick and tired of being stuck with your money, you should come to this workshop. But first, listen to this nugget about why budgeting is life-changing. Yes, I do, but I don't always keep it updated. Love to hear. Thanks. I did it. Took me about 14 hours, and I did it on a Thursday and Friday. I'm trying to follow everyone on TikTok. Okay, let's dig in. Reason number one why budgeting is life-changing. Are y'all ready? We stress about money so much. I want you to go ahead, put a number one in the comments if you stress about money. Do I have enough? Am I making enough? Is my job paying me enough? Am I paying myself enough from my business? Do I have money to go on this vacation? Do I have money to pay for all my groceries? Do I have money to pay all my bills? Or, oh my gosh, I have all this extra money. I don't know what to do with. I should spend it. I just got paid. Maybe I'll go shopping. Maybe I'll buy some shoes. We stress about money every day, all the time, right? I see a lots of ones on TikTok. We stress so much about money, right? Now, how does having a budget reduce that stress? It eases your stress because you have a clear written picture of what's coming in, what's going out. Whenever I'm reeling, I just ripped out my budget cheat sheet. My budget cheat sheet is my numbers that I write down before I make my budget for the month, right? So if I'm reeling of like, oh my gosh, I really want to do XYZ, but I don't know if I have enough money. Or I really want XYZ, but I don't know when I'm going to have the money. I can look at something black and white. I can ground myself with my money, with my budget. I decided at the beginning of this month that I am only allocating X amount of dollars to eating out. So if this restaurant is on the high end and I only have $50 left in my eating out budget, it means the stress is over. It's not something that I can afford to do right now because I decided at the beginning of this month where my money was going to go. If that makes sense, type yes in the chat. You know what's coming in, you know what's going out. You don't have to stress if your bills are going to be paid. Now, if you're not making enough to pay your bills, which I completely understand, then your problem probably isn't managing your money, it's increasing your income. And that's another story for another day. So you kind of have to manage what you have, juggle the bills that are most important, and then try to figure out a way to increase your income. But when you have a piece of paper, a spreadsheet, an app that you can go to that says you have $400 for this category, you can remove your stress. Creating the budget will allow you to eat from the plate that you have. If you only have $400, that's all you can spend. You can't stress about anything else. If you know you get paid every 2 weeks, you know when your paycheck is coming. Once you decide what's important, which we're going to talk about in a second, then that's it. You literally level with yourself like, self, I decided this already. Am I hurting myself or helping myself by overstepping my own boundaries that I set for myself? Make sense? I've noticed that since I've started, it's so freeing to budget. I get stressed out when I don't budget because I don't know what I have to work with. Thank you, Robin, for sharing that. I feel the same way. This month, I did lazy budgeting. I just did my cheat sheet. I worked from the cheat sheet. I was frantic. August starts tomorrow, and I told myself, I don't care what you do. I have my live with my Academy members tomorrow. I'm doing my full budget. I'm doing my cheat sheet. I'm doing my monthly overview. I'm doing my complete overview on my calendar. I'm doing everything because when the numbers are on paper, it's less stressful for me. It's less stressful because I know exactly everything in category. And if I need to juggle a category, I know exactly what categories I can juggle. Make sense? So the number one reason why the budget is life-saving is because we stress over money, and it will help us reduce our stress. It will help us reduce our stress. We won't cheat other people, but we cheat ourselves. We won't cheat other people, but we will cheat ourselves, right? My mother will give me a budget when she be giving me her food stamps, right? She'll give me $100. I know my mother got more than $100 on that card, but I don't cheat her. I don't disrespect her. I don't take more than I have been allocated, right? She said $100. But when it's my money, when it's your money, go ahead, put a number 2 in the chat. If you like, oh, I said I was only going to spend 100, but an extra 25 won't hurt. An extra 30 won't hurt. An extra 50 won't hurt. Like, we disrespect ourselves all the time. Like, you have to be sick and tired of disrespecting yourself. Set boundaries for yourself and stick to them. You're not going to reach your big financial goals disrespecting yourself, okay? Second reason why budgeting is life-changing. You can make money decisions based on the facts of your budget and the patterns of your spending. Ooh. You'll be able to prioritize what needs to be paid first, right? What does not need to be paid, what you don't need to be spending your money on, right? You can allocate what's important in your life. I'm going to give you a very specific example. You have allocated $200 this month to eating out because you decided that you wanted to put $500 towards your credit card payoff, right? You have a credit card, you owe $500 on it, you want to pay that whole $500. You only had $250 this month for eating out. You've already spent $75 of it. So you have $175 left in your eating out budget. Your friend calls you up. Hey, girl, let's just say it's the 18th of the month. Girl, we're doing this dinner. We want everyone to come. It's $200 per person plus tip and parking. Are you in? You say, girl, that sounds great. Let me check my budget and I'll get back to you. First thing, you told her you had to check your budget because we are about paying off this credit card, right? Paying off that credit card was the most important financial goal that you set for yourself back on the 1st of the month. It's now the 18th. You look at your eating out budget and you see that you only have $175 left, and there's like 10 days left, 11 days left in the month. And you know that you and your man gonna go out and you're gonna take your son to lunch, right? And you're looking at your eating out budget and you have to decide. First off, what she's telling you it costs, it's probably gonna cost closer to $300 because $200 plus tip plus parking, Lord knows what else you gotta pay while you're out. You only have $175. You're already gonna be over budget. So you can make the decision of, girl, that sounds nice, but the way my budget is set up, I'm not going to be able to make it this month. Versus, oh, they going out. Let me get dressed. Let me buy a new outfit. Let me buy some new. You get all cute. You done already spent $300 before you get to the dinner. Then you spend $200 at the dinner, plus tip, plus parking. You done spent $700 and you only had $200 in your budget because the outfit and the clothes was not included. Then at the end of the month, you look at your money and you're like, girl, what did I spend this $700 on? You made an impulse decision because you didn't look at your spending habits. I know that when I had my daughter, we usually do a Chick-fil-A lunch like every other week. Like, I know that. I know me and my man, we do not eat out often, right? We do small little stuff, but he likes to cook. So I know I'm not putting a lot of money in our eating out budget. We like to do Chinese. We'll do sushi. We'll do hibachi every now and again. We like to get Popeyes, Publix chicken. I know our habits. I've studied them. So based on what this friend is asking, sis, no, this ain't in the budget because I'm not about to disappoint my man and my daughter to go out with my friends and bust the whole budget. Now, if she would have said $50, then I would have been like, oh, we could do that because we got 175. I can give up 50 to 100 and still have enough to do for the rest of the month, right? I know that was a long, drawn out example, but I need you to understand when you are in tune with your numbers, you can make these decisions rationally and not be in the corner crying, getting a payday loan, or calling your mama because you need some extra money, right? The budget allows you to make decisions based on your facts and your spending habits, right? Make sense? Third reason why budgeting is life-changing. It keeps you focused on what you decided was important. Now, I talk about this with my clients a lot. My coach Sabrina will always say, Does this get me more of what I want? Like, does this decision that I'm going to make, this money I'm going to invest, this event I'm going to go to, does this get me more of what I want? If it doesn't, I'm probably not going to buy into it. So I took what Sabrina taught me and I used it for money. First, is what I'm thinking about buying a want or a need? Do we need it to survive, or do we want it for comfort, convenience, for fun, for shits and giggles? Like, what is it? Why do we want this thing? Right? That's not allocated. I don't do that with groceries, y'all. Now I may do that, like, do we need this big old porterhouse, or can I take a ribeye or sirloin? But like with groceries, we know, right? I'm talking about when you're deciding to buy something. Is this a want or a need? Then I ask myself, does this get me closer to my financial goals or further away? Every month inside my Money Saving Academy, which is my group coaching program, we set money goals for the month. You may have a goal for the year to save $3,000, but we need to break down our money goals for the month. Your money goal for the month may be $200 to your emergency fund and an extra $200 to pay off a credit card, right? So when you are looking at something that is not in the budget, does it get you closer to your financial goal or further away? One of these examples is, I'm trying to pay off my credit cards and I want a new couch. I don't need it. I want it. I see an $800 couch. It's on sale. It's beautiful. My old couch is like 4 years old. It's not beat up. It's still usable. Hey, Janie. But I want to get this new one and I want to put it on a credit card for $800. So I asked myself, first, is this a want or a need? Y'all, it's a want. The couch we have is just fine. Then I have to ask myself, does this get me closer or further away? It gets me further away because 1, you want to put it on a credit card. 2, there's going to be interest. And 3, you got to pay all of that back when you're actively trying to pay down your credit cards in the first place. So I have to go back and say, every good deal is not a deal for you. Every sale doesn't mean you need to shop. Just because something is on sale does not mean you need to buy it. Okay? There's a difference between me running out and buying toilet paper and clearance Tide that I didn't buy versus me trying to charge this new couch. Toilet paper is $2. You bet your bottom dollar I'm getting it because we always need toilet paper. Toilet paper is a constant need. I don't care what my stockpile looks like. If it's $2, that's like one of the only things that I allow myself to be like, it's $2. Let me just get $10 worth. It's a constant need. A new couch is a want. And in all honesty, I lived for years with no couch. I don't need a couch. Honestly, it's a want. It's nice to have, but I have one that's functional. And even if something happened to this one, I'm not about to run out and go buy another one ASAP because we lived without living room furniture for like a year and a half. So we can live without living room furniture again. Does that make sense? Are y'all with me? She said that was me Friday with the Coach purse. I challenge you, go in your closet, pull out a purse that you haven't used in a while. I have some purses that I bought from New York & Company. They still have tags on them. They still have the styrofoam and the paper in them. Whenever I'm about to buy clothes, I'm like, okay, let me dig into my closet and pull out a dress. The only time I buy something new is if I really can't fit what I already have, right? Let me go in and find a pair of shoes that I haven't worn in 2 years that I only wore twice. They not new, but they new to me because I ain't worn them in 2 years. Same with clothes, right? You have to really get focused on your financial priorities. And that's another reason why I shifted my social media, because I felt like I was promoting shopping as a form of saving. You save money because you decide that you're going to save. You save money because you decide to make better choices with your money. So I want to be constantly talking to you about money mindset and deciding to make better choices with your money to get what you want. I'm not the coach where you're never going to hear me say, girl, don't eat out. Don't buy a new purse. But I am going to say, do you need a purse because you have none, or do you want a purse because it's new, it's on sale, it looks good, right? There's a complete difference. Complete difference. You have to decide, is it a need or a want? Can you survive without it? If you can, save your money and focus on whatever your big financial goal is, because we all have that. So I'm going to recap. But I want to invite you all to my Budget Like a Boss workshop. It's happening August 14th, and I have a second date on August 16th. I'm going to be teaching you how to create a budget, but most importantly, how to stick to that budget. I'm going to be teaching you how to create a spending plan. I'm going to be teaching you how to check in and manage your budget, because managing your budget and sticking to it is the most important part. I'm going to teach you when you should decide to use cash, credit or debit card, or if you should use your bank account. And then I'm also going to teach you one last thing that I forgot, that I'm going to look up my notes here because it's very important. So there's 4 main things you're going to walk away from the workshop with. Oh, what bank accounts you should have. What bank accounts you should have in your budget. So this workshop is $55. It's a 4-hour workshop, and it's a workshop because you're going to do the work with me. We're going to be on Zoom together. I'm going to teach. I'm going to give you time to execute. I'm going to teach. I'm going to give you time to execute. So you're going to leave with a monthly budget. You're going to leave with your plan. You're going to leave with the bank accounts that you want to open. You're going to leave knowing when you should use cash, credit, or debit, or your bank account. So this is a working shop. It's not just for you to listen and take notes. You're going to be doing the work that I'm teaching you. So you can sign up right now at krysthemaximizer.com/budget. You can use this code BOSS22 to save $5 off of your enrollment, so you can get the class for $50. If you can't join us live, you do get access to the replay. Spots are filling up. The first class is about halfway full right now. There's only 30 seats, and 12 of them are taken. All right? So if you want to get in, now is the time. So I need to celebrate 2 additional women who joined us. I don't think y'all can see on YouTube. And then if you have questions, drop your questions. I'm going to move into Q&A. But go sign up right now for the Budget Like a Boss workshop on my website. We want to welcome Larnell to the Budget Like a Boss workshop and Angelica to the Budget Like a Boss workshop. So go ahead, drop your questions, and we're going to add these ladies to the wall of fame. So excited. So excited. So again, you can go to krysthemaximizer.com, click on Budget Workshop to sign up, and then use code BOSS22. Use code BOSS22. I don't like the way that looks. Use code BOSS22 to save $5. But go sign up. Let me read you this. I'm going to have to alcohol that. I'm going to have to alcohol it. Let's see. What questions do we have? All right. What questions do we have? Can I ask a question? It's about saving for a big goal. Absolutely. I'm doing Q&A right now. Where do I start at saving for opening my business? I teach this strategy in my Money Saving Academy. It's really the same for anything. If you are saving towards something, first you need to know how much you need and what you're saving for. I find a lot of times people don't start businesses because they're so worried about the money. But depending on the business that you have, you can start your business like today with no money. Like you just have to get started. But you have to see what are the things that you need. How much money do you need? First, you have to decide how much money you need, what you need the money for, and then you have to come up with a plan to like start saving it. As a service-based business owner, I started my business with what I had. I didn't pay for anything to get started. I had my iPhone 6 and I started a YouTube channel, and that's pretty much how I started my business. I bought a microphone from Amazon for like $20 eventually, but I did my first like month and a half of videos with no microphone. My goal is to start with by 15K, but it seems not doable in 1 year. The other thing, Jen, is do you need the whole entire 15 to start? Like, what's your business? Why do you need $15,000? Why do you need so much? Like, how can you start now? I also offer one-to-one consulting for businesses. So if you want to book a one-to-one session with me, I can help you come up with a 30-day plan to start making money. So if you want to start a boutique, I can help you come up with a 30-day plan to start making money within 30 days. The thing is, you gotta, I'm gonna say this with love. Before you build a storefront, you want to build notoriety. It's 2022. You can sell so much easier and faster online versus a store, but you also want to get your name out there. Most people start online and then build a store because you can build a store, no one knows about you, no sales. But how would you feel about starting a boutique right now online, 1 to 2 pieces, selling it, building a name, and using that money to start your storefront? So if you're really serious about this, we can definitely do a one-to-one session, and I can help you with a plan to help you start making money within 30 days. Like, seriously, take action now. Don't wait until you have a whole $15,000. That could take years. You could start making money in the next 1 to 2 months. Start small. Like, do you have an extra $500 you can use to start your business? You can start a boutique today with like $500. There's websites where you can sell for free. The payment processors charge the people. Like, so if you want help with business, excuse me, I do have a one-time one-to-one session. It's $249. It's 60 minutes. And you also get 2 weeks of voice coaching access with me. So we'll have the 1 hour session. And then for 2 weeks, we'll talk in Boxer as you implement the plan that we came up with in that 1 hour session. So it's $249. You can literally book it this week, and then you get that 2 weeks of access. We come up with a plan for you to start making money in 30 days. I had an online boutique client. She did already have inventory, but she went from 0 sales to $980 in sales the first month that we worked together by listening to me. She did already have inventory. She had been buying stuff like crazy, but she wasn't actively selling. So if you want help with that, if you're ready to get started, I can definitely help you create a plan to start making money now. And if you have 0 inventory, if you're starting from scratch, so maybe you don't make money month 1, but by month 2, once you get inventory, you can start making sales. It's a lot easier. And if I'm being 1,000% honest with y'all, you can start making money, making notoriety before you even get the inventory. I love a good pre-sale. Because that means it's money in the bank. And then when the stuff comes, I just give it to the people. So yeah, you can email me because my one-to-ones are not available on my website. They are by personal invite only. So you can email me hello@krysthemaximizer.com. Go to my website, click contact, and we can book a session. I can help you get started. Any other budget questions that you all would like for me to answer? And then lastly, 15K is doable in a year. It just depends on what you're doing. But you also have to think about it this way. Start small, make money, use that money to get to your bigger goal. Any other budget questions? I really hope to see some more of you in the Budget Like a Boss workshop. Again, it's going to be August 14th from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern. And then August 16th, if you want to come on that day, it's from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern. And you are going to leave with your full budget plan. Okay? Are there any questions before I go? This has been great. I'm super lit up. I'm very excited and grateful that y'all were here with me. But I do want to do a last call for questions. Bay's cooking dinner. He's making some pork chops. I'm really hungry. Any questions? I see mostly ladies. Any questions? Questions, comments, concerns? I do have Instagram. You can DM me on Instagram if you like. Everything's at Krys the Maximizer. TikTok and YouTube are my main platforms, and I also have a podcast that I kind of took a break from on accident. I didn't mean to, but I had lost my voice last month, and then I got my voice back like middle of July. So I'm gonna be recording some episodes tomorrow. So anywho, you can find me on Instagram at Krys the Maximizer. You can email me, hello@KrysTheMaximizer.com. You can go right to my website and click contact, and that comes right to my email inbox. Me and my assistant check my emails daily. So it will be me responding to you or one of my assistants, but we will take care of you and get you what you need. Okay? I need to get serious with couponing. I have 2 kids and 1 income. Well, D Harvey, I have a coupon bootcamp replay that you can purchase. It's $39. I give you all the basics to get started couponing with ease. So if you want that, you can also email me or DM me and I can get you the link for that. It is, like I said, $39. You can watch all the replays to learn how to coupon for what you need with ease and actually save money. Okay? It's only $39. The coupon bootcamp is only $39 for the replays. And I'll also send you a D Harvey. I'll send you a link, a DM on TikTok, and then yeah, if you just DM me like I need the coupon bootcamp, I can send you that replay. I can send you the link to purchase the replay. Anyone else? Great questions. I'm gonna try to do some more random lives here on TikTok. But I'll be live for sure on Thursday everywhere. Do you assist with starting YouTube? Yes. If you purchase the 1-to-1, same thing. We can create a plan for helping you start your YouTube channel. It's $249 for 1 hour, and then you get 2 weeks of access. You'll leave with a 30-day plan of what you can do, of what you should do to start your YouTube channel. And then if you decide you want to work with me longer term, I do have a 4-month 1-to-1 coaching, but we can definitely start with the one-time 60-minute session and the 2 weeks of support. We can definitely start with that. So yes, I can help with that. Definitely. So CC, you can shoot me an email. I'm gonna put my email here. Email me, or you can go right to my website, click contact, fill in the information. And I will be doing calls this week. So I'll call you, say, hey, let's set this up. I can send you the link, you can pay, and then we can get it done. Okay. Let's see what else. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Y'all are so welcome. I just signed up. Yay, Amy. Let me refresh and I can get you on the wall right now. Ooh. Yay, Amy. Super excited to have you. Let's get you on the wall. Welcome, Amy, to the Budget Like a Boss Workshop. We are so excited to have you. Here's your sticky note. Super excited. I told my sister to create me some. I want her to create me some branded Krys the Maximizer sticky notes. That's the next thing we're gonna do, so that I can have like pretty pink and pretty blue. Oh y'all, the classes are filling up. Classes are filling up. I definitely need help. Would love to help you. The Budget Like a Boss Workshop, I'm going to cover 4 main things. First, I'm going to cover how to create your budget and how to stick to it. And you're going to leave with your budget created. So it's the middle of August. So we can either do your August budget or we can create September, but I want to do real numbers. So if we do August, that's totally fine because it's still going to be half of the month and you can like go back and modify, or we can just create what you want your September budget to look like. So you're going to leave with an actual budget, and that's the template that you can use month after month. I'm also going to teach you how to actually stick to your budget, how to manage your money. I'm also going to teach you the bank accounts that you need, because if you're using one bank account to get paid, pay your bills, swipe for your expenses, try to save emergencies, you're doing it wrong. I came up with a method called the best budget method that I'm going to break down for you and share with you how many bank accounts you should have to help you better manage your money, right? And then I'm also going to teach you how to know when it's best to use cash versus your credit or debit card or your bank account when it comes to managing your money. There's certain things we use cash for. There's certain things that are on auto pay. Then there's certain things that we just swipe our debit card for, right? I'm going to help you figure that out because I learned this from Mike Michalowicz in the book Profit First. He said, make your plate smaller. A lot of us look at our bank accounts every day. If you're looking at that one bank account and you see $1,000 available, you think you have $1,000 to spend. When in actuality, you have $400 in bills, $200 in groceries, $100 in gas. You only have $200 because of everything else that's allocated, but you see 1,000, so you think you can go spend. Then here comes an overdraft fee, return check fee. You don't have enough. Now you only got $50 for groceries because you didn't spend money on something because you thought you had money. So that's what we're going to be covering. How to make your plate smaller, right? So that you can do all the things that you want with your money. I'm so excited. So go sign up for the workshop at KrysTheMaximizer.com. You can use code BOSS22. I hope y'all can see that on YouTube. But you can use code BOSS22 to save $5 off of your enrollment. Okay? All right. For real, last call this time. Any additional questions, comments, concerns? If you want to work with me, y'all, just go to my website, shoot me an email, go to Instagram, send me a DM. If you commented on TikTok, I followed you. You can shoot me a DM on TikTok, right? I am here to help you. If you've watched my TikToks before and you've commented and we're friends and I follow you, check your DMs. I DM everyone that I follow. If you follow me back, I DM you. Go check your DMs. Please go check your DMs, okay? I want to help you with your money. Let's do this, okay? So, y'all have a good night. TikTok, I'll probably do another live with y'all tomorrow. YouTube and Facebook, I'll be live again on Thursday with y'all. But if you want to follow me on TikTok, do so. I've been doing some more lives over there. Y'all have a good night. Bye.